5 seconds remaining.
And we're back, and we're live now with game number 2 in this best of 3. It's going to be Scythe versus Orange Esports. The winner is in good position in the group stage. You are watching ACG's SEA Best of the Best. I don't think we saw the best of the best last game. That was, I mean, let's be honest, that was kind of embarrassing for both teams, but we'll see if they step it up here for game 2. The draft is underway, so we're going to get into it right now. And with that being said, well, Orange Esports on the Radiant side, they banned Elder Titan and Ember last game. They do the exact same. They'd actually both teams make the same bans as they did in game 1. The difference, though, is that Scythe, having seen Orange ban Naga and Morphling in stage 2, will go straight for the Miracle Naga in the first phase. So we're in for some Miracle Dota. Ay, ay, ay. This is going to be a long game. I would highly recommend right now that you get up, go for a stretch, come back, so you're well rested. You don't get cramps. This could probably, I mean, it could be a quick one, but just not my experience casting Miracles Naga.
Slog. Radiant team ban.
And no, I'm not dead. I just realized that I don't actually need my headphones since I don't have a co-caster, so taking those things off. But yep, draft's underway. Orange go for a first big bat. Scythe snag the Naga. I think a smart reaction from them. Miracle Naga very strong. Naga's really strong right now in general, and you know Orange is going to ban it in the second stage otherwise. So now Orange, the question is, how do they deal with Naga? I just don't see them taking this late. They need to win the lanes. They need to shut down Miracle before he gets Radiance. It's kind of like what you see happen against, well, pretty much any Western team that's running Naga, but I think particularly notable is Sad Boys, where once they have the Radiance up, like the game just falls apart. On our TZ, the game just falls apart for their opponents. So let's see if they can do it here in relatively short order. Slark, Bat, good aggressive mid-game heroes, but not too many ways to cancel TP from the... Well, Bat's got a decent amount, but Naga Song TP out is still going to be pretty potent here. There's no great Silence, there's no Doom, no heroes that are, as they actually ban it out, no heroes that are particularly well suited just to kill Naga. So, this could be tough. Let's see how Orange are going to lane it. Scythe they have the option of running the safe lane Naga. They don't always run our solo mid, and they are Dire side. And Dire solo mid Naga is just not that strong. You don't have the easy access to camps. You can't just go farm the medium camp without missing experience because it is a longer walk compared to the Radiant side. And in general, it's just not as efficient for abusing the jungle from mid. But with that being said, Miracle often goes safe lane anyway. Even on Radiant, I've seen him do it. So that's certainly a possibility here. Scythe will proceed to ban out a Dragonite and a Puck, the strong mid-game 5-man clashers. As well as heroes that can potentially gank a Naga. If you get off like a Shadowblade Dragon Tail, a Puck Blink Silence, you could kill that Naga before she gets the song, and before she's got her big items. You can also pressure towers and force the Naga to come defend before she has her farm. So overall, Scythe's bans seem well advised and kind of in step with what Orange is going to want to do this game. And as for Orange, I'm curious to see what they pick here. The Batrider last game from Winter went off lane, so I would lean towards that again. It's definitely a lane where he can die, though. Just a Naga and Snare into an arrow. It's a pretty simple combination to get a kill. And is it going to be that like super greedy farming Naga? I mean, they do have the option here of a Dazzle Bomb. Just go in with the net, pop your illusions on the Naga, and heal. And that's like an instant kill. No questions asked. So for Scythe, they can run the support Dazzle Mirana, run a tri-lane with the Naga. That's going to pretty much force Winter off the lane. He's not going to be able to lane against that very effectively. 2 strong ranged harassers, a lot of kill power. He may show himself top and then go woods, but if it is an off-lane bat they're planning, I think they're going to be not in a good situation. Well, the Rubik for Orange now. So, conceal the song, a decent initiator on Naga. There's nothing too amazing to steal yet, though, so I feel like this is almost a block pick, maybe thinking that's actually a farming Mirana and wanting to get deny Scythe a strong support that can punish Bat. We'll have to wait and see. I wonder what the Rubik's going to be partnered with. Do they go for like a Chen here, an Enchantress? It's tough against Naga. She's just so good at stalling pushes with illusions. You can just send the illusions past the wave, Riptide, and the push is not over, but it's very restricted at that stage. And they also have the option of just trying to nuke the wave down. They've got a lot of AoE from Mirana and Dazzle. Not the best counter push, but it's decent. But if Orange are not pressuring, if they have not taken, I would say, like 3 tier 1s in the first 15 minutes, this game's going to get very hard very quickly for them. Well, the best of the best, huh? I hope this was not Southeast Asian's best that we saw last game. Great players in this game, not great performances in general, I would say, but I expect better. I think, you know, Southeast Asia has been rather quiet lately. There's been some smaller events, but things will start to pick up as TI slowly approaches. Centaur Warrunner will be the choice for Scythe, though, and this is something to get excited about. So, a Centaur, huh? Interesting. I wonder if it is a support Naga. I mean, these could be the 3 cores. I honestly don't know. I have not seen Scythe run Centaur before. This will be a learning with LD episode because I also did not watch any of the Western games. I know someone was saying that, was it Rox? I think it was Roxkiss ran Centaur, or maybe it was VP. I think it was Roxkiss. And I know Fnatic ran it to great success. So, hey. I'm still not really on the Centaur train. Saw a pretty bad Centaur earlier today in the best of the best, to be honest. It was Liquid ran it, but just did not really take advantage of the hero strengths. But we'll see if Scythe can do a better job of it here. As for Orange, they'll need a support here. They'll need another farmer. Probably looking at their hard carry. They could run a safe lane Slark, potentially. And he would match up pretty well against a lot of Scythe's aggressive laning heroes. Well, but we'll have to see. The supports left in the pool are pretty wide open. There's a Chen, Enchantress. Oh no, sorry, Enchantress got banned. There's a Chen, Twin-Headed Dragon. If you're feeling AUI 2000, maybe you go for Ancient Apparition here. He does seem like a really strong support. They'll go OD. So they'll get a hero that can deal with illusions quite effectively. And can somewhat deal with Naga. Late game, the problem though is, I mean, OD can put out the kind of damage Naga can, but he cannot split push the way that Naga does. So from Scythe, you just expect the Rat Dota. And it looks like maybe for Orange, this is just about dominating the lanes. Run the OD solo mid against, well, is it against Naga though? I don't know, but whoever he's up against mid, he should win that lane pretty convincingly. So dominate that lane. Bat can put a lot of harass on like a 1v1 matchup. If he's up against Centaur, he should do well. He's not going to have a good time against this tri-lane from Scythe, if it is indeed a tri-lane, though. I'm curious to see what Scythe puts mid now. It's not going to be fun for overlanes against the OD. Razor is available. That's the one X factor here.
Dire team pick.
So they go Razor. Lone Druid as well. Not something I'm not sure if Scythe actually runs it. Those are probably the 2 main heroes that match up well against OD if you want to win the lane. But it seems they've got other plans. They'll pick up a Beastmaster, great tempo control, and a great just combination partner for the Naga. Just send your Hawk into the enemy woods, Boots of Travel in on a Naga with Radiance, make some illusions, farm her woods, push out the lanes. Very annoying pair. So, this Beastmaster pick, more than anything, just seems like it's about the mobility that it grants the Naga Siren once she gets Boots of Travel. Which is interesting because it shows a lot of confidence in Miracle's Naga. That's at least what I expect. Looks to be a support Mirana and Dazzle, but I mean, there are other ways to lane this. We'll see. Orange now, one more support. What's it going to be? I just feel like they need more stun / burst damage. Like, I just don't see them killing this Naga too easily right now. And they'll kind of get it here with Enigma. Good AoE lockdown. There are a lot of ways to cancel Black Hole, though. Ensnare, and Roar, and Song. I mean, a lot of other stuns. I'm assuming he's BKB. There's still a lot of ways to cancel it. If he doesn't, there's a billion. But he is a good pusher, can pressure the lanes early. Scythe, I feel, are fairly unlikely to go aggressive tri-lane. Their solo lanes are just not that strong. Centaur, Beastmaster, and it will be a support Mirana as Aeon is taking up those reins. So they'll probably go defensive tri-lane. Orange know that. They figure, we got to outgreed them, so let's run a jungle Enigma, let's run an OD mid, Bat off lane, and a Slark safe lane. That's a really greedy lineup. And I think it's not too bad if you're going to give up Miracle Naga.
10 seconds remaining.
And I didn't forget the overlay, so feeling pretty good about myself right now, gotta say.
5 seconds remaining.
It is game 2, guys. Scythe are leading 1-0 in the best of 3. And on that note, here we go. Your Singaporean upstarts, they originally were announced as having HYHY, legendary captain from the International 1 on their roster. But we're not seeing him here today. They've got Hana playing the Centaur Warrunner, Zenith playing that support Dazzle, Palasan on the Beastmaster. Last game had just a fantastic Slardar performance. Multiple 3-4 hero crushes, game-winning initiations. Let's see if he can do it again. Aeon on the Mirana, Miracle the Naga Siren. And that does conclude Scythe. And then your mix of Malaysian, Singaporean players. You've got SXO on the safe lane Slark. Rubik being handled by Sharky. No longer playing that farming role. Used to be a carry player for this team a while back. Not anymore. Slark will be spotted, but should be fine. And we've got Ysera. Great Invoker performance in game 1. He solo killed Miracle twice. As Invoker versus TA. Not something you see very often. And then Insidious C in the jungle as the Enigma. That greedy 4 position. And Winter, once again, the offlane bat. No ward for him this time. He is boots first. But it seems like Orange may expect aggression. Oh, no, sorry. No, sorry. He does have a ward. I'm looking at his inventory. I'm an idiot. Yeah, he's got a ward in the lane. Jesus. Last game I introduced him first, so that's why I saw the ward in his inventory. But they're actually going to try and punish the Enigma here. Sentry block the neutrals and slow down his jungle game. They also put an aggressive Observer ward here near the enemy pole camp. And looking at their offlane, this is an offlane Centaur. Solo mid Beastmaster. Centaur is kind of a unusual offlane hero. He doesn't have any ability to zone the opponent out of lane. He's up against a melee hero in Slark, who punishes other melees. He's not a good hero to go Ancient. Then again, Centaur wasn't doing well mid either, but I'm not sure how I feel about this offlane Centaur. Meanwhile, though, great start for Orange. Winter has an illusion rune. He blocks one camp. Does not manage to block another, though. Could have gone for the double block. And blocking these camps against the Miracle Naga is of the utmost importance. Any camp block you get is huge. Anything you can do to just secure yourself some additional experience is huge. It looks like Scythe are going to do a pull here, though. But with Firefly Winter, he can just go up straight onto the neutrals. Would like to see him fly over him a bit, but he is very worried about a potential ensnare into arrow him. As well he should be, because Miracle is not skilled anything yet. Well, if he's not going to at least try and steal some neutrals, then I'm not sure that was a good Firefly. And now he's got to play extra cautious. Miracle has ensnared, and he has Riptide. And remember, once he gets Mirror Image, you just Mirror Image into that heal bomb, which has not been taken yet by Zenith, but should be soon. It does just outrageous amounts of damage. As we'll see, Aeon go for the pull here. I think he might have been a little bit too late. No, just got it if he blocks the creeps. Nope, too late. Yeah, just a split second too late. Which is a pretty big deal here. Now it's a double wave coming his way, and that means it should push. So now they'll make a move to try and zone Winter off the lane. But he's just going to farm some Satyr. Who gets the gold here? We'll see. Yeah, but mid OD versus Beastmaster. Easy win for the OD. Not even close. I mean, he's gotten pretty unlucky with Essence Rs. But he should have a bottle coming soon. Yeah, indeed. The bottle's on the way now. And I got confused because his name says Razor, and I'm like, wait a second. He's playing OD, right? Not Razor? Goes to show you how coherent I am right now. Yikes. But yeah, the offlane Centaur are actually doing okay so far. He's getting levels, which is the main thing for him. They do throw an ensnare, but they missed the arrow top. That was your first blood right there. He was still ensnared, just the arrow off the mark. Well, that's a big missed opportunity. And now Winter gets... I mean, if he dies there, not only do they get first blood, but he misses, like, a wave... I guess he could TP back in pretty quickly, but he still misses a solid wave plus of experience. So overall for Orange, they're winning mid with the OD, as they should. They're free farming on the jungle for the Enigma. Their Slark's getting free farm bottom. Their Batrider, that probably should have given up first blood, did not. And is getting quite a bit. They are giving Miracle free farm. That is the one thing they're giving up, but everything else is going Orange's way. This is a pretty convincing start. Again, it just goes back to the missed first blood. If that happens, then it's much more even. I'm always interested to see what Beastmasters go for nowadays because of the changes to Call of the Wild now. This is an inner beast build, so he's just putting points in the attack speed aura, constantly spamming the wave, and looking to apply some aggression here. And applying a lot of aggression, in fact. But he knows the OD is out of mana, so he feels safe to do it. Not going for Call of the Wild. You can have the double boars, the overlapping boars. And you can also summon them independently, but not doing so just yet. I don't know how strong the double boar is. I'm kind of... it is a cool idea, though, because it adds more of a micro element for that, what is it, I guess 20-second one? But we'll just have to wait and see how it works out. For now, Blossom does take an Invis rune. He's level 5, and he wants that Enigma. He knows he's in the woods. There is a Dire Observer Ward spotting Insidious Sea, but there's also a Radiant Observer Ward seeing that Invis, and right as the Beastmaster approaches, he's backing off. So a well-placed Observer Ward is going to keep him safe, but his jungle's being denied. The OD's free farming mid, so all in all, call it a win for Orange here. Although, to be fair, the OD would be winning this lane anyway, so. But while that's happening, Zenith makes the wraparound. They're pushing the lane. Firefly's down soon. Winter, he's going to have to be real careful about his positioning. A single net, and he will fall. A net, an arrow. He pops the illusions now. But they'll find Winter on the flip side of the trees, and now it wears off. They'll slow him. If they hit the long-range arrow, this is first blood. If they hit a short-range arrow, it might be. This might be first blood. That's a level 2 arrow. It flies. It is. Winter's dead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is just without the full combination. This is without Ensnare, into Mirror Image, into Heal, into Arrow. I mean, that can kill the Batrider from full health, but Winter just playing a bit too risky and gives up a first blood. By the way, I just want to point out, Sharky has 14 creep to Nexus safe playing Rubik. That's pretty impressive. Doing a good job of supporting and of denying this Centaur, who's 3 and 2. Nothing going his way. 6-minute rune will spawn soon, and Ysera's going to make a run for it. And it will spawn top. Regeneration. And the one thing which occurs to me about the going for the Call of the Wild, maybe not the best choice against OD, since you're probably not going to have mana to use it in the lane, but the Courier on the run here. And does a phase boots off of that first blood. He could if he had leap there, he probably could have gone for a Courier kill. Won't do it though. Ooh, that's a nice ward. Plops it down from the safety of the high ground, and you'll notice they made that move around 7 minutes, so normally if the Radiant had observers, they would have expired. I really like these aggressive wards by Zenith. This is fearsome stuff. Frees up the Beastmaster to pretty much go where he pleases.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He'll have a lot of initiation power here. He'll know if there's somebody backing up Ysera. These wards are really good. You compare that to what Orange have going their way. They just got this. Not too impressive. But Winter knows top isn't safe. They're all up on his grill, so I'll just go Woods instead. They think he's in the trees too. They're just hunting him to the ends of the earth.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He'll just try to farm the enemy woods. I mean, it's a good adjustment, right? He can't go to his own woods because Enigma needs it. I mean, I guess he could. He could farm like just this camp, but instead he'll farm the enemy jungle. So Winter, a relatively quick and smart adjustment. But keep your eyes on mid, because there's a roar. There'll be an arrow follow-up here, and that will be yet another kill. Just an easy execution from Scythe. 2-0. And this puts a lot of pressure elsewhere on the map for Orange. Running a support Rubik and a jungle Enigma. I mean, as good as the farm trade is, and they were way ahead in terms of farm trade. I mean, they had 4 heroes farming pretty well early on. Well, 3 farming well, 1 getting experience, and Rubik getting the pull experience. So everybody getting a lot, but I mean, what's Enigma and Rubik really gonna do? Now they can go and smoke if they choose, but that first 5 minutes, they're just sitting in the woods. That's all they're doing. There'll be a TP reaction top from the Slark. Miracle's got Psalm though, and he can pop it if he needs to. He will do so. But he's latched up and he doesn't have a TP. But it just lasts too long. Just keeps on running. What a hero. What a friggin' hero. Nagadota, ladies and gentlemen. But now they know someone's on cooldown for 3 minutes. So if Orange won, they might be able to punish this. And it looks... I mean, the draft suggested they wanted to outgreed Scythe, but the item selection really suggests it. As there will be a smoke from Scythe. Midas up on the Enigma. Man, that's some greed. They're already running like a 4.5... Well, not core, but... Tri-core with really super greedy support. And now they're going Midas on one of those supports. And a Midas rush at that. ODL gets trumped and will leap away. Well, that's living life by the edge. Or on the edge. The hammer got dropped, but the hammer just bounced right off of the cat. Now Winter's in his own woods. The Enigma's going to take the left side of the woods. And at this point for Orange, they need to secure Winter's Blink Dagger. I actually love this lane rotation. Putting Slark top, like, how is Scythe going to kill him? He should be a much more difficult kill between Dark Pact and the ultimate. And the hero whose next item matters the most is certainly the Blink on the bat. So, give him the easiest farm, which is the woods for him. Sharky will take the bottom farm. Has stolen Stampede, which I did not even see get used. I guess he dropped below bottom and almost died. But now they'll have Stampede. So, oh, maybe they don't need the Blink. They've got Stampede, man. Stampede into Lasso. Let's see it. Stampede into Lasso. Stampede into Lasso. Yeah, baby. Here we go. We're flying high. Could have Black Hold for 2, but we'll just settle for the 1 easy kill in the Mirana. Well, that was fun. As for Scythe, I still think Scythe's lineup has a lot of mid-game strength. I mean, they've got great initiation from the Mirana ult when it's online, a ton of burst damage from the Ensnare into a Riptide, into Naga Illusion, Heal Bomb combo, and particularly this Beastmaster just getting active around the map. He'll head down mid. They tried to go on mid before, but the OD just hits a bit too hard. But man, this is heavily slated in favor of Orange, isn't it? Up 3k gold, up 4k experience. In Miracle Naga we trust. And this is not helping. They get the tier 1 denied mid. Miracle is not quite as greedy on his Naga as what we see from Arteezy, though. He doesn't just go straight, like, boots into bottle into Radiance. He does go back for a drum. They'll find a kill here on the Slark. So, hey, I guess if you clip him with an arrow after a roar and he never sees you coming, then he's an easy kill. But they did have to rotate quite a few heroes top for that. 2 were there, and now make it 4. Black Hole's online. OD ult should be up. Slark's respawning. Blink Dagger, not ready. Well, without the Blink, it will be a tough defense. They just need to keep on farming right now. Orange cannot fight. OD went greedy. Or not OD. God, I keep on saying OD. The Enigma went greedy. Went Midas. They have a lot of heroes that just need to farm. Heroes like OD. Sharky is level 7, still with the stolen Stampede, although it's wearing off soon. But yeah, wait for the Blink, then you start finding pickoffs. Try and get your next item up in the Enigma, be it a BKB, be a Blink, and well, on the bottom lane, they've gone in with a nice Stampede. The Slark will find 1. He looks for 2, and he'll make it a double kill. Give it to Sock. Or SXL. I don't know how we're supposed to say his name.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Show. No, not a pause. Not a pause, guys. Well, the good news is that Stampede secures them 2 kills. Boy, what a spell to steal for Rubik, huh? They'll have to find something new now, but that just got them... That Stampede steal just got Slark a double kill. Pretty much all by itself. Pretty legit stuff. But that's really good for Orange. Getting space created like that when they're going for a Midas Enigma and they still don't have Blink on Bat. Running this kind of lineup, that is... And, oh, by the way, double Midas. Yeah, this is... The Rubik and Slark need to be making plays like that. Else, what's going to happen is Scythe will get their mid-game core items, and Orange will still have just, like, double Midas. And Scythe are going to be either taking Roche or forcing other objectives, like tower pushes. Maybe the tier 1 bottom is next. But that double kill buys them at least 2 minutes, I'd say. Every time they get a kill or two like that, it's another minute or two that they have to farm. Funny you should say that against Miracle Naga, who is up to 2.4k, but I do believe it's true. So right now, Scythe see 2 heroes. They see the Slark bottom and the Bat top, which pretty much means that... Well, now they see the Rubik, but they were thinking about a gank, but they just don't know where those other 3 heroes are. Looked like they wanted to smoke. Although they didn't have one.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Could Moonlight Shadow in as well. So Moonlight Shadow now, and they'll head up the ramp. There's an Observer here. They know they just got dewarded, so they pretty much know where Orange's vision is. Well, they should anyway. Just kind of hoping that Orange wasn't watching. They're not smoked. I mean, there's vision there. But now they're going to head towards mid. And this, I don't know if Orange sees coming. No, they do. They're prepared. And now the backstab. Onto the Dazzle they go. Slark with an easy kill coming his way. There will be a grave. TP out. No TP out from Zenith. Can't run. Can't hide. Will fall. This Slark going hard now. He's got... Well, he gets Astral turned around upon. Still alive. There's a black hole available. Is he going to catch him? Yes, he does. Make it 2. Pulasan's going to fall. That's 3 dead. It's 4 dead. It's a complete train wreck. And where's Miracle all this time? Miracle's just farming. Wow. So, order of events there was the OD made a really good retreat out of his own woods. The Slark comes in from the backside, forces out a grave on the Dazzle. Centaur shows up a bit late, but Enigma had all the time in the world while they're busy focusing Rubik to get a perfect black hole. And OD, right as the Slark's about to die, Astrals him. So it's just one chain event after the other where Orange just, we're ready. And made the great, smart plays as a team.
Dire's middle tower is under
Miracle's going to have Relic. It doesn't seem like Orange is going to stop him from getting his Radiance. But with this level of greed, maybe it's enough to actually deal with him in the mid-game. Or even the late game. I mean, actually in the late game, I'd say they're in great shape. The mid-game is where it's a bit scary. When Naga's pretty much like an anti-mage of the Battle Fury, should be 2-3 items ahead of your cores. Even with 2 Midases, she'll still be quite far ahead. Will it be far enough? We'll wait and see.
Top tower is under attack.
And that is an ultimate orb. That's a Scythe rush, I think. I mean, it could be Lincoln's, but that's a bit weird. There's good things to block here, like a Roar and Ensnare. But there's a lot of easy ways for Dazzle in particular. Just can spam Poison Sting to remove it. So I'm expecting an early Scythe of Ice from this Enigma. And against Naga, you want Scythe of Ice. We should see 2. The OD should go for 1. Maybe not right now. Yeah, he'll go Force Staff first, but Scythe should be a priority for this team in the mid-game. And with Lasso and 1 to 2 Scythes, as we see the tier 1 fall goes to the Slark, they should be able to actually kill the Naga. Potentially, anyway. I say should. Should is always an interesting word against Miracle Naga. Like, yeah, you should be able to, but really good at microing. Really good at ratting. The Miracle Rat is it's one of the stronger strains. Right up there with the Bulldog Rat. Which is, by the way, a real species. If you haven't already seen it, go check it out on Twitch, or Wikipedia. The Bulldog Rat is a real thing. In Dota and in life. But man, this Slark has done a lot of work. With help from the Rubik, 4-1-1, Shadowblade up. Now the Bat's got the Blink. The Enigma working towards the Scythe Rush. Odious Force Staff, and I wouldn't say the window's closed, but that window where they're super weak is quickly slamming shut. Rubik's already hit level 8. He's got a point booster out. He'll go for an Ags here. Maybe an Ags. Oh, he can steal that upgraded Beastmaster Roar. For anyone who has not closely been following the patch notes, it used to be that Rubik, if someone had an Ags upgrade ult, would get the Ags upgrade ult, but now he needs an Ags of his own to be able to have the Ags upgrade. And it doesn't matter if they do or not, you just get it if you have it, so... this team could be pretty strong. But yeah, Blink Dagger's up on Centaur. Once Scythe have the Radiance, then they can start to force things. But for now, it's just about Winter with a haste. Running around. Oh, well, there's a black hole here, but he gets roared. That's a dead Insidious Sea. Time for Sharky to get out. No, he can't escape. The arrow connects. Sharky. No. Well executed gank by Scythe, though. And particularly that arrow was impressive. Just no hesitation whatsoever. Sharky must have been like 0.3 seconds or so away from TPing out, at best. Here's your Slark. Oh, pop a Dark Pack. That is an opening for a Blink Stomp if there's follow-up, but there's not.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
As Winter comes in, looking for a lasso. He will connect. Pulls Hana right back, and now SXO is there. Naga's got Radiance, though, but not going to be able to arrive in time. Surgical movement. And now the Shadow Blade. They've seen Zenith in the river. Courtesy of that Radiant Observer Ward, and now they want to hunt him. They've got a leap here. The tier 1's online. He does have his ult. He can go for a quick solo kill, at least force out a Grave. Will there be a Grave in time? He's low. He's not dead, though. And now, as the ult ends, the Slark runs. Let the fun begin. He has a Shadow Blade. 3 seconds. There's a beautiful Astral once again. The OD's there to bail out his little snake buddy. Goes back around. He wants to go on the Dazzle. What? That's so greedy. So greedy. He could have just ran away. I mean, he had a lot of options as to where to go, and he chose the greedier path and the feed. The path of the feed. I mean, that was just not necessary. But hey, underestimates the Dazzle's power, and he'll pay for it with his life. It was still kind of space created, though. I mean, they had 4 heroes all running around chasing after him. And everyone else is farming pretty well. By the way, nice aggressive ward from Scythe here. We saw the one that was placed from high ground to low ground earlier. We saw the one that was over here. Really good aggressive lane wards and jungle wards. And now we're seeing one here. So, Scythe definitely are doing a good job of tracking Orange's movements around the map. Now Winter wants to hunt. But Miracle's got Radiance. Blink Dagger is not going to save you here. The Boots of Travel are up. Get ready for shenanigans, folks. We're going to see some Boots of Travel to the Beastmaster Hawk, to the Boar, and now a Moonlight Shadow. There's a lot of places for him to go. The Log Rage Roar comes out. It is an Ags Roar, and that's the initiation range they need. They secure a kill. Roar will be up in about 30 seconds. And they can do it again. Your Rubik's got to be careful. He needs to sit back, find a way to steal that Roar. It would be better once he has his Ags complete, though, but I'm hoping. Meanwhile, Assault on top lane, arrow to fly, they're going to cancel it perfectly timed, but he still got off his ult. What? Just barely gets it off in time. Eats the arrow to the dome, and now goes under cover of Shadow Blade, but they just don't have the vision of him. He's healing up even through this Radiance burn. He's out regenning the Radiance. Now he leaps north. Even if he falls here, well, at least he's wasting their time. They'll have an arrow soon. Yep, they've got the arrow, but he TP's out. Escapes with his life just by the hairs of his chinny chin chin. And there's your Scythe. Already up on Insidious Sea. 22-minute Scythe of Vice. And that ain't nothing to sneeze at. In fact, this Enigma, it won't stay this way, but it's almost on par with the Naga. That is pretty impressive. As I missed the initiation here made, but it is a Blink Blast, so they find Palasan. And they steal something. Oh, just wild act.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I am still waiting for this to see the Beastmaster Naga synergy here. I mentioned you can use the Boots of Travel in combination with the Hawk just to move your reposition your Naga. Give her a lot of ways to access the enemy jungle, backstab the waves. That's what we should see from Miracle here. At least one illusion should go in behind the wave, pull it back, and help ensure this tier 2 push amounts to nothing. And that's exactly what happens now. He pushes in top, he snags a rune, and he will successfully end the push. And now, time to go hunting for a rat. There's no ult here. Oh no, I think Miracle's dead. The Scythe comes out, even through the ult, it's just not gonna matter. The Centaur, not enough, and Miracle lost his gem. What a great pickup for Orange. What a huge turn. Just cocky for Miracle.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
He knew Lasso was down, but he just... I don't know if he saw the Scythe and just was not respecting it, or if he didn't see it, but... How ironic that a Scythe should be taken down by one of its own kind. How ironic indeed. Well, that's good for a chuckle. Here comes the smoke from Scythe. They'll go for a gank of their own. They'll make their move through Orange's woods, up the ramp, and down the next one. And now Insidious C will be the target. Can they get the blink initiation? They know he's close. They blink, they stomp, and they connect. And with the roar follow-up, that should be a kill. That is a kill. There's a blink lasso. Questionable. Why would Winter go in there? He knew there was everyone nearby. Now it's the Slark. One by one. They just keep on going in by themselves. The OD is lurking, though. He could drop the hammer. No, he self-astrals. He double taps. Fortunately, it looks like they didn't see him. Wanted to astral his Slark, but... I think he just did it too late, and so there was no one to click on. He ended up double tapping and self-astraling.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Now Roche. Big pickup for them. Here comes your DD rune for Aeon, and into the pit they go. And for Orange to contest this, they need heroes alive, which they do not have right now. That's normally step one in contesting a rush. It's interesting though, because Miracle's not going to be the one taking the Aegis. Unless he BOTs onto a creep here. No, they give it to Mirana. I mean, I get that Miracle was kind of off on his own. And, you know, he'd be wasting a bit of time. He could be farming, but I still feel the Naga is the obvious candidate for that Aegis. Well, who am I to question Miracle? Miracle's Naga play in any way, shape, or form. Let's see what they do with that. Let's see if they make anything happen with the Aegis. But to be honest, I don't think they really want to for now. They're just content to farm, get Miracle towards mid-game, late-game status. Manta's not too far off. They can work towards a Blink Dagger on the Beastmaster, which he almost has. Or maybe just Boots of Travel of his own. And then start taking over the tempo of this game. They'll smoke now. They head south. They'll take the southern route and make their move towards the Slark lurking in the bottom lane, but about to be dead. Unless he runs right now. He's got a Shadow Blade. There is detection on the Naga, who's just coming in now. Will the gem get here in time? It's not even needed. Man, that Aghanims on the Beastmaster is really getting stuff done. Now a song. Caught one. Sharky's going to try and steal it. I think he wants to steal this song. No, he gets songed himself. He goes for the steal, but Miracle's already riptided, and now he's going to find a second kill. Sharky wanted to make a big play. It could be a big feed. No, he just TP's out. Just in the nick of time.
Dire's middle tower is
safely back at the well, but another 2 heroes dead. You know, it's one of those things where you do everything right, but you give away Miracle's Naga, and then the game is hard. Even if they go on to win, it's still a hard game. They didn't contest him. They let him free farm. And this hero just does so much with the farm, like at all stages of the game, except for that one stage when you're building the Radiance. But before you're in Radiant, like Relic farming mode, and after you get it, you do a lot of work. And then when you get really big, of course, you're even stronger still. But it just, you know, you look at the OD. I mean, OD won his lane, he's farming well, but he still has not really impacted the game. Not pushing lanes out too much, not securing kills. It's a hero that will still take a solid 10-15 minutes to reach his prime. By which point Naga should be 6 slotted, or very close. Although as I say that, he's got Scythe. And now, I wouldn't say he's in his prime, but he's Big Daddy OD. Pretty scary guy. There's a roar though, they found Winter, now a Blink Stomp as well. He's gonna go down. That Ags. That Ags. So much value. Pawson, 2 games in a row now. I mean, this guy has been controlling the game. 1, 2, and 9 this game. The Slaughter game was even more impressive, I feel. Especially considering he wasn't just hitting Crush, he was hitting 3-4 hero crushes. As the Slark and the Naga cross paths in the night. A much-shipped couple from Dota 1. The Murlocs as well as the Nagas, but not shipped so much anymore in Dota 2. Because I don't think they bear much relation any longer. At least not in... I'm not too up to date on my lore, but I think that's not... He's not really a Murloc anymore. He's a walking piranha. Extremely athletic walking piranha. Well, if Orange want to take this late, I think the main thing for them at this point is just not getting picked off and not letting Scythe do too much with the Aegis. If they can just wait it out, then the next fight could go a lot better. And I mean, look at their item pickups. That's an Ags on the Rubik, just a straight Ags. He's going to have a Beastmaster Roar of his own with the Aghanim's range. And the cooldown to boot. If he's just able to steal it, game-changing. Same for the Naga Siren ult as well, potentially. But middle lane, there will be an aggressive move through by Orange. Well, it's Scythe's turn to turn it. Oh, that's a mouthful. Arrow's going to fly and will not connect. Miracles join this one, though. They drop the Dazzle ult. Comes roaring in. They still have a Blink Stampede. They'll go for it. A Leap Stampede's the way they start off. They actually Astral their own teammate. Might have just gotten him killed. The Stomp was mistimed, though. That allows Winter to blink out to safety. Lassos onto the Mirana. But while that's happening, the Slark's here. Look for your Rubik. The steal zone. He has stolen the Primal Roar. Hana's on the run. Aeon's on the run. And this is going from bad to worse. They've lost the Aegis. They'll probably lose him again with the stolen Primal Roar. Yep, Sharky's in range now. There's your Roar. Easy kill. And now they've got a Roar. They've still got Black Hole. And they're going to march back down mid. It's time to rat. Miracle needs to go heal up and in a hurry. Yeah, that was not a good fight from Scythe. That was very, very dubious execution. Also, Leap into Stampede is pretty underwhelming as a combo. I mean, that's where you really... They really just... I don't know. Need to find pickoffs more with the Song and the Roar. They dove that extremely far. And Orange were able to punish it. And now they're going to have to play defense. This Rubik with Roar, he can just walk all over the place, making plays. Blink Scythe, Rubik with Ag's Roar. Again, when you're up against Naga, you need just permanent, reliable lockdown to deal with the rat. The only way to slay the rat is to prevent it from singing to you. Or so a wise man once told me. And that game, this means just keeping the pressure up a Miracle. We'll smoke and stroll through mid. While Scythe head towards bottom. They've only shown one here. Just the Mirana. But kind of an obvious bait if you just look at where the lanes are. Middle lane's way back on the dire side. No one's defending. Top lane's not even at the river. Naga's missing. Orange are hoping to find Miracle. But good luck with that. He's a Houdini when it comes to not getting caught.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Up to 334 CS, but really, I mean, it just doesn't feel like a big impact yet. But here they go. This could be the opening. They'll find Winter. That's an instant kill. But Sharky does have Roar. He's got to drop it on someone. Just tosses it out on Aeon casually. There's still an OD ult available, not being deployed just yet. Latched in position. They'll turn around here, go for a blink stop. Great defensive force step. Jukes away from the stomp. Now retreats out. The DD rune goes to SXO. They'll pick it up. He's still got BKB. This could be a mistake. They'll cancel the song. Why didn't he BKB? He dark packs, but it's enough. They turn it around with the stolen song. Where's that black hole? Blink! Black hole is coming. It's gonna be on just about everyone. Line them up. Knock them down, boys. That's 3 dead. Most likely. Could be 4. It could be a team wipe. Miracle. Will they get him? Yes, they will. A gem to boot. That's 5. It's a clean team wipe. And Orange on the back of some sensational support play from Sharky comes storming back. And Scythe are on the ropes now. If they weren't before, now it gets tough. Song steal into Enigma black hole. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. They have buybacks. If they don't, this could be Rax. Naga's got the buyback. Beastmaster's got it. The other 3 respawn in 15 seconds, and they have Glyph, so they might just be able to... Well, they should only lose 1 lane of Rax at most. Tier 2 still up top, Tier 2 still up bottom. But I think they're too late to defend this one. Maybe they get some return kills on the way out. By the way, that's a level 3 song. It's up again. And he's diving. He's covering the path of retreat. They'll clean up the Rax. He'll TP out to safety. Sharky with the huge support plays. What a boss. Now SXO on the way out, but he'll be force staffed twice and makes it out. It looks like, or was it a leap and a force staff? No, it was a double force. But either way, it doesn't matter. He makes it out safely. They roar. They have catch Winter on the high ground, but the damage has been done. The rats have just been cornered, corralled, and brought down with ease. So, yeah. If game 1 was Winter as the one who was doing the work for Orange, then game 2 is certainly Mr. Sharky with the big play. Stole the song, sets up the Enigma black hole, and then uses it again. Actually gave Miracle a taste of his own medicine, because this is what Miracle does on his Naga, or what he's done before, is he will start sieging your racks with his illusions. He'll walk past them, and he'll song you in such a position that he doesn't actually make the racks invulnerable, but he prevents you from doing anything, because you're still caught in the song. So, yeah, Sharky just giving Miracle a little taste of Miracle. I don't know if he liked it too much, though, guys. Maybe they get a Roach here. But I don't really feel like Aegis is that game-changing for Scythe right now. If Orange get it, it's pretty ridiculous. By the way, we're going to see a refresher. Yeah. That's a double Scythe. That's a double Hex. That's a lot of trouble. And the worst part for Scythe is that this freaking song is still up for, what, a solid minute and a half here? Yeah, he's going to have... They're going to have one more opportunity, I believe, with Black Hole online in 15 seconds. They can go for another song Black Hole. And one more either wins the game or forces everybody that can to buy out. Sharky, what a player. What a player. That's a BTS moment for sure. Guys, if you're just joining us, it is game 2, and as you can see, Scythe are up 1-0. It is a best of 3, though. It's only group stage play, but Southeast Asian Dota, after a rather dismal game 1 in terms of individual execution, there's been some mistakes, but this has been just overall a pleasure to cast so far. And they'll find Aeon. I think he's dead. Yep, that's a hammer. Straight onto the skull. They crack the cat, and now they'll look for Miracle. They've got another Scythe here, but he actually self-astrals with the double tap. Oh, that'll put an end to that aggression. But you really see the beauty of a farmed OD against the Naga. Like, Miracle's illusions aren't even scary. You just orb them once, they're down. The only thing is that the OD can't really move around the way the Naga can, but Naga won't do any damage. I see very little hope for Scythe, outside of just insanely strong rat. That is it. If there's anything Miracle's good at, it is maximum rat. But, I mean, even so, like, he'll push these lanes out, he'll stall the game, but what are they stalling for? Mirana with a Phase Drums Desolator? Against an OD with Refresher Scythe? Come on. Don't even waste my time. I mean, it's just not going to be enough. Like, they don't have the late game. This probably is going to be their best shot. With this Aegis, maybe they can force Orange into an overextension. But if Orange just played safe, they can easily deal with an Aegis. It's not even a big concern for them. It's just one more thing to calculate and maybe, or to include in their calculations. There will be a Linken's out on Miracle. He needs it against the Mass Scythe. The Soul Range should be dispelled with in short order. He'll probably sell that, but even with a Linken, they can just Force Staff and then Scythe. They can Astral and then Scythe. They can Force Staff and then Lasso. I mean, there's a lot of other ways to break Linken. So it's not a bad pickup, but I would not say it's like a get out of jail free card by any stretch of the imagination. Here comes Winter through the tree line and looking for Palassal. For now, it seems Scythe are just going to stall. Oh, no. Right as I say that, the fight does break out. They find the Slark. Got caught out, looks like by a Roar. And a Stomp follow-up. And that is enough for a kill. And they continue to chase. Illusion's in hot pursuit. But not quite able to get in range. But the arrow will connect on Ysera. He's got the Refresher online. He almost has the double ult ready. He self-astrals. He's buying himself time here, but I don't think it's quite enough. He should be going down here. He will go down. And they also lost their Courier, and it had Boots of Travel and a Perseverance for the Enigma. Well, the Perseverance not the biggest deal, because he doesn't have his Refresher yet. But this Enigma's going Refresher. So, Refresher Enigma, Refresher OD? Can you imagine? Can you really? It could be amazing, that's for sure. Or it could just be awful. This Enigma has no Linken's, no BKB. There's a lot of ways to cancel Black Hole. And there's no more Stolen Song for now, as Sharky narrowly dodges a bullet. He's made some good plays. Middle racks are down, but now it's Orange on the back foot. OD buyback available. Something stolen here, I believe an arrow. Yep, Sacred Arrow's up. And now Winter looks for an opening, but he just has not found him. He'll Flame Break, and then he'll go for the Blink Lasso, but a quick counter initiation comes through. The Slark's cleaning up, though, on the backside. They still don't have OD for this fight. They've brought down one, that's the Mirana, and now they look to retreat out. But Winter pursues, maybe looking... Oh, no, that's going to be it. Just a song. Get the hell out. And this time not stolen, but they had to go defend. Well, they kill the Mirana. More importantly, they defend high ground, and most importantly, although they lose tier 3 and half their Rax's health, they do not blow buybacks. So Orange will have them for the next fight. And I think we're about to see our Eye of Scotty. Just like 100 gold short. Actually, no, I think he's just about got it. Everybody's going Ags. Is this like a... Everyone has a gentleman's agreement to get Refresher? Refresher Beastmaster, Refresher OD, Refresher... Probably... I mean, it could be a Linken's for the Enigma. I said Refresher, but it definitely could be... And in fact, that's probably more likely with all the ways to cancel his ult. But I mean, either way. Either way, it's still quite a few Refreshers. 2 more than you normally see. And here comes the rat. You want to push mid? Too bad. I'm backstabbing. I'm farming your woods. I'm split pushing the lanes. I'm taking your jungle over so you have nowhere to go back and farm to. They have one solitary creep to walk into the base with. And they're just going for it, man. It's this one creep. Creep's in the base. They'll start whacking on the tower here. And they'll get it before the backdoor protection kicks in. The Scythe's got nothing here. Well, they will soon. Yeah, Orange just do some good damage. They back off while Miracle kind of hangs out in the jungle. Not ready to go yet. And yeah, looks like... And oh, actually, yeah, I mean, it should be at Linken's, really. That makes more sense, but we will see. But that top push was a little bit scary, right? Like, if you're... It looks like Orange has this game pretty well on hand, and you see the power of Scythe's initiation. Just the Beastmaster with bots, long-range roar, the Naga Song, and once they catch one, even though they're not going to win a direct 5v5, most likely, they can win these one-by-one fights.
Bottom tower is under attack.
There will be a fresh gem. That should probably... I don't think Miracle's got room anymore. Yeah, he can't really hold this. He'll need the inventory slot for his Reaver into his heart. And that should be coming quite soon. He's got the gold for it if he wants to just not save for buyback. 1 minute left on that Aegis. Boots of Travel finally up a Winter. I mean, he's just not had a good game. 3, 5, and 8. He's done okay in terms of getting a few decent lassos, but largely he's just gotten caught out. And that's where Beastmaster it's hard to play against. You go in with the Blink Lasso, you just get roared. You go in with the Blink Lasso, Naga just saw him. There's just, the hero just gets brave. It's just a much more difficult matchup than what he had to deal with in game number 1. Orange now maneuver around mid, finagling their way forward, but Miracle's already ready with an attempted backstab. More illusions strutting in. These ones not going to last too long, though. Those are the Manta illusions, I believe. Yeah, and they should be going down, too. Yeah. But every second they're spending chasing illusions is a second they're not spending straight pushing down mid. At this point, Aegis expires, and for Orange, I mean, they still got a good shot late, but they'd love to just take a fight and win the game while the Aegis is down. While it's not on Scythe's side. Gonna be hard with the Naga split push to actually stop them, stop the Scythe from roshing. As we already see illusions top. Illusions in the woods. I mean, I'm just surprised there's not an illusion bottom right now. But they do have a creep wave here. If you're Orange, you'd love a mech. There's something to keep it alive. There's still a glyph available for the Dire Squad as Winter begins to move forward. Looking for an opening to leap in. Thinks about it, but probably would have just been an easy lasso target there if he had actually gone. I know it is a refresher for Enigma. Potentially this could be very interesting. Not a Lincoln Sphere. Look for the double black hole. They get the 1 kill on the Dazzle to start it off, but Miracle's at the base right now. Going for the Rat. Going for the split push. Now the OD ult. 1 dropped. There's another available. Has not killed anyone yet. Self Astral's just trying to wait this one out. Miracle is now returned to the fray. He'll rejoin this fight. They did manage to take down the top racks, it looks like. Your Slark on the run, your OD on the run, has an ult, has a Scythe, drops the ult. It just didn't do that much damage. And Enigma with a refresher gets off neither black hole. Not 1, not 2, but 0 black holes. And they lose racks. And they lose the OD too. They're getting out-ratted. It's actually happening, guys. I think they've got a chance at losing this one. They did bring the Rex low. They took down the tier 3, but they lost melee and range there. That's not a good trade. Now, to be fair, that was without either black hole. That was without Rubik stealing anything particularly good. It looks like a hoof stomp. But he did not manage to steal Song or Beastmaster Roar. If he steals either of those, I think that's a much easier fight, but it just shows you how annoying this late game Scythe lineup is. Mainly just the Naga. But that was a long overdue pickup. BKB on the Enigma. Still, he drops pretty fast to Mirana, who isn't even that farmed. Just has Deso BKB. But still was chipping away at him nicely. Forced him to self-astral. But now with the BKB, he can go in and maybe soak up some damage. Let somebody else initiate. Wouldn't even mind seeing a Blink Dagger just to... Well, actually against Naga with Radiance, that's not going to be good. But yeah, could Force Staff into ult. Force Staff into Scythe, rather. Still hanging on those. The illusions continue to work their magic, pushing in top. And I mean, Orange up about 8k gold, 10k experience, with a really, really fearsome late game lineup. And yet, look at where the lanes are. Top's over here, mid's over here, bottom's over here. All the lanes keep marching in. It makes this Roche just a fairly straightforward process. Like, are they really going to go contest it with Sharky at half health? Does have a blink, though, so now he can sit outside of Song range, and maybe the second it ends, blink and Song. It's pretty easy for Naga just to Riptide, though. So we'll see. I think more likely it would be good to steal the Roar. We'll see what he gets. For now, it's an Aegis going the way. The Aegis will go to Pulasan and the Cheese over to Aeon. And the Illusion straight down mid. They now take 2 nukes. As we see a Naga ult on the Chase's SXO. Trying to focus him down for now, but there's no gem in sight. The gem is on Sharky, and he's not in position. In fact, he's so low, these Illusions might turn around and kill him. They drop 1 OD ult, but Sharky will fall from the backside. He melts. Now Winter could be next. The Illusion still healthy. Miracle shows up late to this fight. They bring down Winter as well. That's 3 dead. That's a buyback. Where is this double Enigma ult? He's still sitting on Refresher. He's still sitting on both Scythes. And, in fact, SXO goes down too. That's 4 dead. Where the hell is the OD Scythe? Where's the OD ult? Or not the OD, the Enigma ult. The old Enigma Scythe. He's got to use something this game. He can't just keep on watching his teammates die. It is tough, though. I mean, there's a BKB on the Mirana. You don't really want to Scythe anyone besides the Naga, but at some point, I mean, just go for something, man. He could have used, like, 3 ults, and they would have had the off cooldown each time. It's been, like, a solid 8, 9, 10 minutes since he ulted. This is why I was thinking, initially thought, oh, it's Refresher, and I was like, he should go Linken's instead if he wants to go for something like that, because, I mean, frankly, this Refresher is pretty useless. Unless Rubik steals Song. Then it's amazing, but chances of that fairly small. And now the siege commences, but it's not a full siege, it's just Miracle pushing on top, completing his butterfly. There's a double roar online. And they'll just, once again, push the waves back. Keep the equilibrium going their way. Now the song. They'll start it off while the Illusions... I think he wants to work on a Rax here. But just a little bit out of range. Now he does get Scythe. Can they really go on Miracle? They've got a double black hole for this. They even drop a lasso as well. And it looks like Miracle's just going to die. Yeah. So, looked like what he wanted to do was song some heroes over here and let the Illusions hit the tower, but he was sawing the tower as well. And his team just said, no, we're not doing this, man. We're back. 6-0 on a bit of a dive here, but not going to commit. Main thing for Miracle is that all the lanes are pushing while this is happening, so he doesn't necessarily need to buy back, but he has. He's bought back. If he dies again, it could be a game changer. Your Dazzle low. Your Batrider on the chase, looking for more. Of course, the Dazzle will fall. And the arrow comes through. And Miracle, where's he going to go? He's just waiting to decide. Or rather, waiting for the boots of travel. Not waiting to decide. One more right click. Couldn't get rid of that Aegis. Maybe now they can. Is there a leap into a Dark Pact? Is he going to pop his ult so he gets extra move speed? No, he's going to get Blink Stop. But they do lasso in Aeon. This could be the tide turner. They still have the double black hole. They still have the double Scythe. But there's a cheese. And that freaking cock block of a song is off cooldown again. It's just unbearable. Playing against Naga. But they might just throw it now. I think Orange have had enough. There's another Scythe. Who needs the black hole? The Scythe comes through. And this might be a game where Enigma built a Refresher and never dropped the black hole. No buyback up on the Mirana. Oh, no, actually, Mirana has it. No buyback on the Dazzle, though. Dead for 7 seconds. No song here. That's the really crucial cooldown. 30 seconds without it. They'll leap south. They'll retreat out. But there's a roar. There's a stop. They bring down Ysera. This could be the turner on the black hole. Catching nothing but air. Refreshes. Gets stunned immediately. Blow the Refresher. Will die. Buys back instantaneously. But they've lost 3. They've lost 4 with a buyback. It's going completely south in a hurry for Orange. That's a team wipe with an Enigma buyback. And they just outrageously overstayed their welcome. And the story of this game, for me, has been just Orange Esports not able to connect on their combo. They had the one amazing song into 5-hero black hole, and, well, we might not get to see another engagement. They'll try and buy back here from the Slark. Only buybacks remaining are both on the Dire side, the Beastmaster and the Centaur. Only 1 Boots of Travel up, but there's still an Aegis here, and they march through mid. Scythe going for the clean 2-0 sweep. They took game 1 with ease. Game 1's been, or rather, they took game 1 with ease. Game 2's been a struggle. But this might be it. The Rex are falling quickly. There's just no buybacks here on the Radiant. They might just be able to throne it after this. This looks to be the end for Orange. Last time they faced Scythe, they lost 2-1. This time, it could well be a 2-0. Despite a great run in the laning stage. Some amazing farm. Good movement overall, and just, it felt like smart decision making. It's just, They got miracled. They got ratted. Death by 1,000 Nagas. As they work quickly on the tower. They'll bring that down. And now it's the throne. Exposed. Vulnerable. Winter's been punished again. Miracle is just too much. They'll give it one last stand here. The lasso comes out, but that's just stalling the inevitable, it feels. There's still one black hole. One last hurrah. A blink. A black hole on 3, but instantly he gets Yule's. What a horrible way for a black hole to be denied by a freaking Yule Scepter on the support Dazzle. Dies quickly. OD drops his ult. Drops the double ult. Doesn't even scratch one. Well, almost kills the Centaur, but that's it. And now the Rubik dead. Miracle farming RNG Esports in their own well. GG indeed. What an epic game. These teams certainly delivered. But in the end, they needed a miracle, and they got a freaking miracle, man. 34k net worth. He ends the game with 605 CS. This was not even a fast Radiance. This was a 19, 20+ minute Radiance. Well, it wasn't 20+, but it was not fast. And this is why Winter banned the Naga last game. But give credit to Scythe, guys. They knew that if they wait until the second stage, they wouldn't get the Naga. So what did they do? They pick in the first stage. Well done. Scythe, they take home this series 2-0, and Orange being one of the tougher teams in the tournament. Well, in ACG's SEA best of the best, Scythe looking pretty good right now. I'm LD Beyond the Summit, guys. It's been a grueling day. I started casting like 12 hours ago. I hope you guys all enjoyed the games. It was a pleasure bringing them to you. If you enjoy my casting, you can follow me, twitter.com/LDDota. VODs of some epic Rubik play from Sharky will be available at youtube.com/BeyondTheSummitTV. And on that note, I wish you all a very good day, a very good night. Get some rest. We will be back bright and early tomorrow with GMPGL. But for now, I'm LD, and I'm signing off. See you later.